The new year has us reflecting on ourselves and what we can improve on as we welcome 2023. Questions like, what is my purpose in life? What are my natural talents? How can I make better decisions tend to pop up as we take a look back. Here to talk about the philosophy on how we can better answer those questions are Shayna Cornelius and Dana Stiles, who are authors of the book, Your Human Design, Discover Your Unique Life Path and How to Navigate It with Purpose. And Dana, I wanted to start off with you. What is our human design? What is that exactly?
Yeah, thanks so much for having us. So, human design is a system that really shows you how you are unique as an individual. Some people call it the new astrology, and it's a system that was created in the late 80s that is a synthesis of ancient modalities and modern sciences. And it gives you a really detailed blueprint of how your energy works, what your unique set of gifts are, and how you can really navigate life to come into alignment with those things.
Okay, I like that. I want to find out my human design. So, Shayna, I wanted to bring you in the convo now. How do we find out what our human design is?
Yeah, so you can go to our website, daylunalife.com, and you can generate your free chart by entering in your birth details. So it is similar to astrology in that it uses your birth details from the moment that you're born, as well as 3 months before you're born when your consciousness is formed in the womb. So it gives you this really complex picture of what your energetic body looks like, and you can pull up that chart for free on our website.
Wow. Okay. And Dana, once we find out what our human design is, how can we use it to help us make better decisions?
Yeah, so there's many different layers of human design, but the first thing that you can really look at is your type and then your authority. So there's five different human design types: manifestors, generators, manifesting generators, projectors, and reflectors. And those five different types are really designed to move through the world in different ways, interact with other people in different ways. And then we get into your decision making. We call this your authority. So some people are really designed to make decisions spontaneously, to really trust that gut feeling, whereas others are really designed to give themselves time to sleep on a big decision. And by utilizing these two things, it really helps you kind of align with what is natural for you.
Oh, I like that. It's really helping you kind of find out who you are better. I am someone with a big decision. I got to sleep on it. I got to process it. So that makes sense. Shayna, what are aligned decisions and what effect does making aligned decisions have on our life?
Yes. So, as Dana mentioned, we all have a different way of making decisions, and our conditioning teaches us to make decisions like our parents or our friend or our family members or our partner. And really, when you understand how your unique decision making works, you build this confidence within yourself and you can start practicing with it with small decisions or medium decisions and really see and feel this inner confidence of, wow, that really worked out for me. It felt right. And I just felt supported by myself in making this decision. So that's really what making an aligned decision is.
Hmm.
And you can really only do that when you start experimenting with making decisions in this way.
Alrighty, that's helpful. And Dana, Shayna touched on it a bit, but how do we support those in our life, including our children, partners, or coworkers who may make decisions differently than we do?
Yeah, honestly, human design has been life changing for me in my marriage with my business partner. But if you have different kids that have different ways of making decisions, knowing that is so beneficial. Oftentimes in our lives, when we want to support another person, we share with them what works for us. But
Mhm.
knowing that that might not be supported for your child is so life changing. So, knowing everyone's human design in your family really helps you to be supportive for others as they discover their own path. And that's such a beautiful way to love our children's and our partners and everyone else in our life.
Yeah, and it's so important for us to better understand each other. I'm going to let where people can go to get your book. For more information, go to daylunalife.com.